you know, it's always easier outside in the dirt. It's hot. Hello guys, good morning. Hanging out with this guy again. I keep doing this to myself. Think I'd learn, but
I don't know what to tell you. Just keep coming back.
What else do you do, right?
Right.
So last week we got the old red jewel going.
Yeah, I just pulled it out of the way. Fired right up. It even had 70 pounds air in it still.
Holding there.
So it holds there.
Really?
When was
The brakes released, all except one. We got it pounded free, pried free. Way easier than we anticipated for sitting that long. Governor and a foot valve. Got some leaks fixed. Good to go.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a good truck.
Moved some air lines, so we're ready for the bed. On the old Chevy, the Bob likes third gear. It doesn't have third gear. It's kind of hard to start. The brakes kind of work. Should we pull it in or
real
back
hard
it?
to start.
Yeah, it took a little starting fluid last time.
I'll bet it does again too. I don't know.
Well,
I can go try it.
Let's go see if it'll start.
See if it'll start. Maybe it'll surprise us.
I like being surprised. What are the odds?
You just got to lower your expectations when you get in this old gal.
Just pump it a lot, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't think the accelerator pump works though.
It must not.
The key switch is nice though.
Oh, that's better than last time.
Think about it. I'll give you a workout right
Let me
there.
see one of those cans. Let's try that. All right. Lift the pedal up. Pull the pedal back up.
Oh, it's hot.
There you go. Blow her up. That'll build oil pressure. Just wind her up. It's all yours. Well, hasn't killed it yet. Money. Hey, she's got a little water in it. Maybe we'll drain that before we lift it up, huh?
It's got water.
Still got a little water in it. Sloshing.
Yeah, well, we can drain it when we pull it outside.
Right? So now what?
Now we got to get this thing off.
U-bolts? How's it bolted on?
I think there's 4. Well, I think there's 3 because I think one's gone on the other side.
One's a ratchet strap. That one's gone.
Nice.
Heck yeah. So back the same way. Oh, there's a table.
I think there's
just
on
one?
each corner. Is all. I don't
Sweet.
know how the back ties in. I think it just sets on there.
Maybe we take this skin off.
I know. It's
Kind of hard to see. Oh, it just sits there. It's not hooked to it. It was welded, but it's broke.
Oh, yeah. Well, that'll make it easier then.
Yeah. We'll undo some U-bolts.
Should
Maybe
have it changed by 4 o'clock, right?
Maybe cut a few welds. The drain should all miss. I don't know. We'll see what's all hooked to the truck. See what we got to undo.
Yeah, this one drains out here, so we should be good.
Should probably just U-bolts and a tack weld,
I
right?
didn't realize it had these under here that kind of hold it up, so that'll be nice for the drains.
Because there's no PTO or anything, right?
No,
It's all self-contained.
nice, that'll work.
Yeah. Not sure what's tougher here. That U-bolt or the ratchet strap? Looks like the ratchet strap's working. We're just gonna spray the threads, let them soak a minute, and hopefully they won't ruin. Hopefully we can save them. Hopefully these will work again.
Think Bob wants to ratchet back.
That was a old man grunt over there.
That was.
Is that a long ways down?
No. Just a sudden stop at the end.
That's what they say. Watch out for those sudden stops. Is it turning?
Barely. This thing's in the way. I can't get the socket up in it.
That's impressive. It's turning.
It's probably because I'm so tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. It's not getting any easier though. I do know that.
It will when it comes off.
Oh, there we go.
You get the inside ones. I'll get the outside
The
ones.
outside.
It's a good trade.
That's a great trade.
Other than the battery's probably not going to work. Milwaukee for you.
So I seen something, I almost bought it yesterday. I should have.
Yeah, what was that?
These great big wide rubber bands. I thought that'd be good
To hold the batteries
to
on?
hold that on. It was at the truck stop in Beaver last night.
Does anybody else not like these Milwaukee batteries? Because they just rattle out, won't make connections. We're kind of wondering what else to get and try, because these are awesome guns, except for the batteries.
Except for the batteries. Even my 3/8 impact is starting to do the same thing.
Just any Milwaukee battery. A few more of these. We've got to cut the receiver hitch. It's already broke off the frame. Don't worry about that, but it comes up. We'll have to cut this off, and then it should be free. Nice, there's one. Gotta get a few more threads on that one with the old wrench. And we'll have the back done. Bringing out the big guns.
Yeah, we got a dilemma here with this one.
Is that one a little rusty?
The drain valve used to be right here. I changed it. And it came out and the water run right down here.
Onto that.
That's why this is so rusty.
This one?
We moved it to the back.
We did that a year or two ago.
Yeah, but this is so rusty, it's trying to twist it off. So I'm going to heat it a little and see if it'll come.
Cut this zip tie and I'll hold it up.
Okay.
That may not have ended well.
Yeah, that could have been a bad day. Ready?
Oh, heavy. Sweet. They've got angle iron welded to keep the C's apart. They've got two back here. Makes you think there should be U-bolts back here, but
When Bob brought this down, when I rebuilt the pump on it,
yeah.
he brought the plate and the bolts for that side, and he was going to get them, and he never brought them. That's why I had that strap wrapped around it, I guess.
It was probably clanking and banging.
He did it just to keep it from banging.
Yeah. It's probably in the truck. I'm sure.
Yeah, we'll have to look in there, see if we can find it.
Well,
we'll make one.
We'll get geared up, do some cutting on the hitch, unhook the gas line to this motor, right?
And then this thing's ready to come off, I think.
I think so too. I'm just about to cut this hitch off. Just got thinking, if we're going to use it again, we're going to have to cut it off in a way we can reuse it. So do you want to call Bob?
Let's call him and see.
Let's see if he
what he
has
thinks.
ever used this, or if he thinks he'll use it in the future. Because that's going to determine how many sparks I eat under there.
Right. Whether we hack it off or cut it off.
Yeah, if it's usable or just gone.
Hello, Shane.
What's going on, Bob?
Oh, just loading some ramps. What are you doing?
I'm pulling the jetter off of this old Chevy.
Oh, okay.
And I got a question for you. Do you ever use the hitch on the back?
No, I never did.
Because it's welded to the frame and welded to the bed. And everything else they could get a welding rod to, it's welded to. So we've either got to hack it off or cut it off. And if you're not going to use it, we'll hack it off.
Yeah, I'm not going to use it. I don't know what I'd pull a trailer for, you know?
Okay.
Perfect.
I just don't know.
That'll make it easier for us.
Okay. All right, you got a helper or no?
Yep. Sean's down here full time now.
He's got the bottom of the barrel. He doesn't have much.
You've got Sean. You can do anything.
We can do anything. There you go.
See, I like guys like
you can
that.
do anything. Don't let him
Bob
down like
knows.
Right on.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Bob.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Well, that was easy.
The debate's over. We'll cut it.
Hack
We'll just
that
hack it
thing off.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not saving it. It's just coming off. Well, here goes nothing. That's welded right there. That's closer.
It moved.
It moved, right?
Yep.
Those angle irons are hard to cut, but it should come down. It should be pretty much free. Let me grab a bar. Money. That's pretty easy. That did it.
That's what we wanted. One step closer.
Yeah.
How much you think this weighs?
I don't know.
That pump right there is probably close to 1,000 pounds, I'll bet.
Look how big that is. It's not just this. It's
huge. It's big old cast iron housing.
the hose reel's heavy. You know that hose is heavy.
And the motor.
And then the motor.
And then there's a big clutch system on the back of the motor that you run by hand.
And it's all from right here. I mean, we could fill it with water to equalize it.
Well, it's got a little.
But then you're
about
just
right
lifting
there,
unnecessary weight.
Right. We kind of need to get under that main frame.
We do.
So maybe we just measure
cut
this
holes
down and cut a square hole so them big forks will fit through there.
and catch the C
And then
channel.
they'll go under there.
If we could get the front and right there, that'd be way better.
I'm not sure how far apart those forks are.
Let's go do some measure taping and we'll keep dreaming. We'll get this figured out. All right, give me the not smart end. It's easier. Okay, we've got a cross member. So if we're on this side of that cross member, where does that put 5 foot?
Right there. So that won't work. I'll go right into the
Fender.
right into the fender.
So if we jump on this side of that cross member,
Actually, though, you know what, Sean?
what you got?
We can go underneath that fender.
Yeah, but that doesn't hit the frame. Oh, it does. It comes to the bottom of it.
Yeah, we can go right against the tires right there.
That'll get us on this side of the cross member. Where's that put you?
I
Perfect.
think it'd fit.
Let's try it. Just trim that.
God, we don't even really have to trim it.
Yeah, because you're 8 inches wide. We'll have to trim to match that. Cut it over. Just one side though. The other side we won't have to. 'Cause we don't have to go clear through it.
Right.
I'll unhook a gas line. We'll get that cut. Then we can pull it out, right?
See if it'll lift. That'll be better up there because then we don't have to mess with these hydraulic
hoses.
lines.
Yeah. If it's any farther back, we got a drain.
And then we got this, and we got hoses on the other side, inside the frame.
Let's avoid those. Close. All but the corner.
It's not welded on the top. I didn't think it was.
That angle iron We can weld that back in.
I think we can.
Can you hand me a pair of dikes, please, Dad? Thank you.
Oh, she's private.
There's a fuel pump. Put the bolt back in it. All right, we got a power wire. Well, power wire can stay hooked.
That's the best case scenario. Did you get it auction?
Pretty close. It's been on there a minute.
Yeah.
Not too much gas leaking. How about a 5/16 bolt, please? Like an inch one? That should keep that from leaking. It's just teed into the truck line. I don't know what they're doing with this truck when we're done anyway, so let's see. The pump's not going to fit behind that angle iron. Dang it. So we are going to have to cut that.
Want to hand me that hose?
Can you reach through there? See it? Got it. Keep going. Oh, there's a filter catching. There you go. Yep. The wire's under that C channel, so that's it. Today we're going to take this bed off, make it go over there. But I think the frame's a little different.
Yeah, we need to measure this frame because this one, it seems like, hangs about a foot past the spring hangers.
Right.
And that one is cut off right at the rear of the
Those
spring
spring
hangers. So we need to measure it. It'll be easier to add it without the bed on.
Let's measure it from the spring hangers back and from the cab back.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
See where the axle's at.
Okay.
Can we see in there?
Well, kind of.
Yeah, there's...
Do we need light?
No.
Okay.
Can you reach under there and measure it? I could hold it, maybe. I almost seen it. 13
inches.
Let's go to the right there-ish. Pretty much right there.
It's 125 and a half inches.
Back of this one.
That's 115. Well, that's for the cab mount.
That's to the mount.
Cab, it's 113 and a half.
Let's go 16 inches.
That's 126. That'll give us enough.
So let's do 16, 17 if we have it. Because that other one's right against the cab.
Let's go see if we can find a piece of steel.
How tall is the frame? I measured it the other day. I think it's 10 or 10 and a quarter.
It's exactly 10.
10. Couldn't remember. We gotta have something.
I think
We got 2 yards full of junk. We gotta find something. Hey,
look at that.
holding your snow chains up. How long's that?
18 inches.
Beautiful.
Exactly 10.
By 10. What
That'll be
the?
perfect.
You have 2 of those?
I have 3 of those.
What's that one, man? Ooh.
That one's too short.
Okay.
That won't work though. Yeah.
2 18s. Beautiful.
See, I knew
How long have you been saving those?
They've been here about 3 years.
Perfect. It's long enough. Money.
That'll work. That's easier than trying to find a piece of frame.
That is. See, look at that. Don't throw things away. You may use it in 3 years. $18 from the hanger, right?
Yeah.
So we'll have to cut it square. The frame kind of steps.
Right.
Let's see. How close are we to match up?
That's pretty close.
That'll be enough that box can stand on it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That should work, right?
Sweet.
Just go like that.
Chase it around.
Just chase it.
Same.
And then just do the same on the other, I guess. That one's back further.
Well, you never know where they cut them originally. We could measure
I
them.
think we better measure it.
Measure back or something.
Yeah. There.
Wherever, so it's the same on both sides.
And it has that on the other side too.
Just remember where you're at. 59 and an 1/8
Okay.
is where this line is. Hit it with a grinder.
I think so.
Perfectly straight, right?
Mostly.
Weld the gaps.
We got some bearing rod.
Heck yeah.
Put them in there.
Those weren't quiet. I got those marked. We can get them straight. Shift the butt up nice. I like it. We got these all ground up. Hold them up there.
I think we
Oh,
put
you were
this.
thinking the same thing. Perfect. Clamp that. It can set on it, right?
Yeah. Oh, like that.
So we clamp both sides.
Yeah, good else for close.
How's that look? I mean, 3-year-old junk metal. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think we just run a straight edge down the back side and get it straight and weld it. I think that'll work.
What do you guys think? Think that's pretty sweet? For some junk old metal, that's good stuff right there. We hold that up. Oh yeah. Keep it flat both ways. Money. Okay, right there. Stack. That's looking pretty sound.
I think that's gonna work.
Back when this had a fifth wheel with a little bobtail, it probably had frame back there. Probably had a spindle hitch on it, and
Yeah, somebody chopped it.
this truck could tell some stories.
Yeah, I'll bet it could.
Bet it could.
No, I'll
What
weld
do you think? I think that's good.
I'll weld the bottom and then the top, and then that'll hold it straight.
Then we can get the other side and
Yeah.
okay.
Let me weld this real quick.
What did that end up giving us? To there.
18 and a quarter.
18 and a quarter.
Perfect.
We needed 16, so we're good shape.
That'll give us enough room because we got
That
that
plug
plug
will
sticking
mess.
out on the back.
That'll be perfect. The last weld on this side is always the best. The comfy position.
Oh yeah,
How's that for comfy?
I got worse.
Not upside down over your head.
Yeah, I've had worse. When I was working in Fredonia building a boiler, I was upside down in an air duct welding, and it was not fun.
How old were you?
19.
19.
Yeah.
So how many years does that mean you've been welding?
A long time.
Right.
Because I'm 60 now, so.
Been a few years.
And I was good enough welder then. I got certified, so I've been welding a while. Yeah.
Let me see your certificate.
It's been a long time.
Looks good. Yeah. Do one more.
I think let's
Same
do the
thing?
other side.
Clamp it. Measure between them. Make sure we're not towing in, and
And I think we're good.
let it cool off maybe. All right, so what we got going here, we got the extensions on. Once he's by, I'll back up a little bit. And then once we pick the bed up, I will move this truck out of the way somehow. And then we can set it right on this thing. Not sure how this is gonna go down, but we are soon to find out. We don't have any brakes. We lost brakes on this thing. So we're gonna have to address that sometime in the future. What do you think?
If I can get it started, then I can roll it in a little bit.
Just get up to the tires if I need to pull forward to be straight with it. Keep going out.
One more. Good.
Oh, we've got a line in the way over there. That stinks. Turn it off a minute. You've got two lines in the way back here. We'll have to crawl under there, see if we can move them. Is it that heavy, or is it just not wanting to lift it?
It acts like it's bound. It'll lift it. It's not even straining yet.
I don't know if it's all the U-bolts catching. Oh, sorry. No.
Surely those aren't bolted through the frame.
I don't know, it acts funny. Maybe lift it some more. Maybe those are bolted down through. The front's up. Front's clear off. It's just the back. There's too many rags around it. We've got rags wrapped around it so you can't see it. Maybe we're gonna have to get a little deeper into something back there. I mean, that side's free. It's not even touching.
Unless it's welded on top.
Yeah. Can't see it very well. Dang it. That's not looking too sweet. Where are we at? Let's see if we can move that. Got a valve right there in the way. That almost wasn't good. Come on. We can get out of here. That should be better. Oh yeah. All right, I think we're clear once again. Okay. What do you guys see over here? Anything? I think we're about through it. I think that was it. As long as we're through, we are through. Through on that side. Through on that side. Moment of truth right here. It's gonna lift up or fall off. Okay, curl it back. Roll it back.
I wonder if that's hooking under the frame on the back of it. Then we have that little clip.
I don't know. Maybe get a little closer to it. Yeah, that's not gonna work, is it? Should have cut those off. I guess if the tank went backwards, then it could go up. That was my bad. I should have trimmed those. I was just thinking the hitch.
What do you think?
If the truck can go forwards, then it would go up.
I could swivel it a little.
I mean, if it was back behind it, it'd go up. We could cut it off before we put it on the next one.
Should I try and swivel it, see if it'll swivel off?
Or just take weight off and we'll pull the truck forward. Probably better to do that. See those two pieces? Should have probably done that the first time, but you know, it's always easier outside in the dirt. It's hot. Why not? We're good now. I think it's just heavy. We had some pry bars prying it. It's just heavy. There's a ton of weight. I think we're gonna get this. We had to cut some holes to get the forks through. That way it would cut our leverage down. Hopefully it'll lift it now. Let's try it. Hey, I took some weight off the truck. That's heavy, yeah. Roll it some more, get clear up to it. Set it down, suck clear up to her. That curled all the way back.
Really slowly, thanks.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
I'm not sure. Probably for lights.
All right.
Keep coming. Let's call that good for a minute.
We're close. Frame's right against it. Got a little room on the cab.
It's gotta go, this side's gotta go forward, just go down, not far.
Should we just set it down and push it?
I think so. Maybe get rid of the extensions. And
Yeah, then we can just push on corners and manipulate it where we want it. Kind of been a struggle getting this far, but it's on the truck. Heck yeah. I don't know how we're gonna get those on later. That'll be its own challenge. Okay. Woo! You about got her. Go up. There you go. All right, guys, we're back after lunch. Finally got it sitting on there, and we dared get the forklift out. Draining some water, huh?
Oh, that's nasty. Rusty looking. Been in there a while.
How's it look on here? Yeah, you can see the mirror.
I think it's pretty close, really.
You can see the mirror. This will decide how well we did.
About 30.
What is that?
About 30 inches.
29 and a half. Now we're gonna get wet. Somebody was in a hurry. 30 and a quarter.
What was it?
29 and a half. So it's 3/4, so it's 3/8.
3/8. We can slide that with a bar. We get all the water out. Probably.
Maybe. That's close. Pretty dang close for what we was dealing with.
We're eyeballing it.
The old truck, the cab was smashed in because it was so close. So that little bit of extra room's pretty nice. The back of the frame's touching. If we can get some U-bolts, fuel pump, and some wires hooked back up.
Probably should buy some different lights, huh?
I don't know. Oh, I forgot. They want some doors made.
Yeah.
They want it fixed up nice.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, man, we're done with a 2-year project, but we're not.
Not quite.
Not quite. What are you rigging up exactly?
I'm going to weld these on the frame under there, and I don't want the U-bolts to slide off.
Slide off. So just like that.
Yep. We got some redneck engineering going on.
I was gonna
here.
say it may work.
I think it will.
Kind of looks interesting, but
And then this is just going to get welded on both sides to the frame, to this.
right. I like it.
And then we'll put the U-bolts, hook them over this, and tighten it down.
I make fun of yours, but look what I'm doing. Right? It's gonna match well.
One finger at me and 4 at him.
Yeah, pretty much. That was a cutting edge. We needed a strap. One fell off and it had that ratchet strap on it. Where's it at? Right there. So we had to make one of those. And it looks like 1/2 inch bent. That's 3/4. So I figured 3/4 is better. The plasma cutter did not like it. You have to punch it from both sides. Once the hole's through it, then it carved it right out. But that's still hot. Man, that's hot. Once that cools off, I'll show you. All right, I got it cooled off. How's it fitting? Hey, it's hanging.
Yeah, see what I did there?
Yeah.
And then that nut will keep it, that bolt will keep it sliding off. I think that'll work.
Redneck engineering.
Yeah, at
Perfect.
best.
At its best. Full nut? Oh yeah. I don't see that cutting edge bending.
That's 100 times better than it was because it had a strap on
That
it.
green ratchet strap. I don't know.
With a granny knot in it.
Those have pretty good ratings on them. They've been tried before. Hello, Lee.
Looks good.
First time Bob used this after they rebuilt the bottom, they forgot to put those on and he got up out and going up the hill and it almost reared over on him.
Really?
Oh yeah, it scared him.
That's scary.
Wade was behind him with his skid steer and run up and grabbed it and pushed it back down.
Ooh. We need a couple more U-bolts and then we'll put 2 on the back.
And then this thing, we just got to hook the fuel
And
line
then
up.
fuel lines, wires, small stuff.
Weld some holes back up.
We got brother-in-laws and neighbors that keep bugging us. Hey, the work's not done yet. You can't leave.
You know what? I wasn't doing any work when I got it.
All right. See you, buddy.
Hey,